Hello, so this week we have the merchant, the genie, and the fisherman. For this discussion, the first question says, how do these stories explore ideas of justice, punishment, and mercy? And do the characters get what they deserve? So they explore justice, punishment, and mercy by showcasing how characters' actions, both good and bad, can lead to varying outcomes. So every action has a consequence, and it just depends on you. If you're making good actions, then you should have a good consequence, and if you're making bad actions, then you should have a bad consequence. Sort of the moral way. The characters often get what they deserve, but the tales also highlight the importance of forgiveness and the potential for redemption, even in the face of seemingly just punishments. The merchant initially faces a swift and brutal punishment for an accidental wrong, highlighting the harsh reality of justice in the tales. While justice is a prominent theme, the narrators also emphasize the power of mercy and the potential for forgiveness. The fisherman's eventual release of the genie, despite the initial threat, showcases the importance of compassion and understanding. And do the characters get what they deserve? Well, the stories show that the characters are receiving the consequences for their actions. So the outcomes are not always straightforward, but I believe that they are just. The second question, how does the use of the stories within stories affect the message? And why do you think characters tell stories to avoid punishment? So they create a layered narrative that enhances the message and the characters' motivation for telling them. And they allow characters to explore their feelings, potentially avoid punishment, and even persuade others to reconsider their actions. So they can gain a tactical advantage in different situations. And then for the third question, what themes stand out to you the most? Fate, cleverness, forgiveness, power. And how do these stories reflect the values of fears of the time? So I believe that the dominant theme is cleverness and the ability to outwit one's adversary. Specifically in the case with the genie, the fisherman's cunning and resourceful, which allows him to escape the genie's wrath and ultimately gain control of the situation. This showcases the power of human ingenuity. The presence of the genie and its powerful nature reflects the pervasive belief in the supernatural forces and the fear of their wrath, which was common during this time period. And then while featuring a dangerous encounter ultimately offers a glimmer of hope, the fisherman's cleverness allows him to escape harm, suggesting that even in the face of the supernatural, the human ingenuity can prevail. And that's pretty much all I had for these questions this week. Thank you.